Hello everyone. In this video I will be talking about race and ethnicity inside film. So, about the subject, I will be talking about ethnographic film and basically other examples of how race and ethnicity play a huge part in the diverse area of film and cinema, and basically how film and cinema can be used to spread the word about how rich other cultures are other than just white culture. Essentially, what an ethnographic film is a nonfiction piece portraying different ethnic groups, like without sort of mainly a story driven plot, just sort of depicting like a different cultural group's life and just exposing it to a culturally different group, i.e., Nanook of the North to a Western audience. Um, so the Western audience learned about Eskimo culture in that regard. Um, Another piece that I want to discuss is about sort of how different races have played a big part in cinema and the evolution behind that. I mean, first off, like, black people did not even play main characters in movies, especially in Birth of a Nation. All of the main black characters were played by white actors in blackface, which is kind of racist, but, that's just how it was back then. And even so, like, the black characters were oftentimes depicted as really ignorant, really stupid, just really not the kind of people you root for, and that was back in sort of the 20s or so. And then fast forward to maybe almost a century later, we finally have sort of dignified, like, African American roles, black roles, played by black people, which is probably just a no brainer, but apparently it wasn't to them back in the 20s. So, anyways, basically, I'd like to discuss how different cultures in film can positively affect American society. So, what it can do is it can expose American society to a different part of the world than they're used to, which is a major godsend. I mean, it shouldn't act like such a big deal, but you'd be pretty surprised how ignorant some people are in this country. I mean, I think I run into some people who still think that the Middle East is still one entire country. I mean, that's in 2014, so let's get real. Like, people do need to be educated. And I just think that sort of um, portraying more ethnic groups accurately and sort of, well, also it has to be entertaining because otherwise people aren't going to see it. That's just how, like, Hollywood and film works. But as long as we can make films that are both entertaining and culturally educational and enriching, then I think American society will be better off and we can sort of understand rich and new cultures differently and sort of just much better.